Did Egyptians use magic for healing and protection? Imagine a world where words and symbols could influence health and safety. In ancient Egypt, that world was very real. They believed magic was woven into every part of life, especially in healing and protection. Egyptians saw illness not just as a physical problem but as a disruption in the divine order. They thought malevolent spirits or supernatural forces caused diseases. To fix this, they used magic alongside practical treatments. Healing was a mix of herbal remedies, minor surgeries, and spells. They believed that words spoken with the right intent could help restore health. Healers, called sesh, played a vital role. Some were doctors trained in medicine, others were magical specialists. They worked in places like the Purank or the House of Life, which was both a temple and a school for medicine and magic. These healers performed rituals, recited spells, and used amulets to ward off evil. Magical healing often involved invoking gods like Isis, Thoth, or Horus. For example, stories of Horus being healed were used to reassure patients they could recover. They believed that gods could influence the outcome of healing. Magical objects, like inscribed stone slabs called stelae, were believed to hold healing power. Water poured over these stones was thought to absorb their magic, and people drank it to cure ailments. Spells were a big part of their magic. They would call on gods or use divine names to threaten or banish the sickness. These spells often included formulas to avoid divine punishment, making sure the magic was safe to use. The magic was seen as a way to communicate with divine forces to restore harmony. Egyptian medicine was not just magic. They also used practical methods like suturing wounds, cauterization, and honey to fight infection. But they never saw these as separate from magic. Both were used together to heal the body and spirit. Protection was another key reason for magic. Amulets and charms were worn to ward off evil spirits, disease, and bad luck. Magic was everywhere, not just for individuals but to keep the social and cosmic order intact. From an ancient esoteric perspective, Egyptian magic shows a world where spiritual and physical worlds are connected. Healing and protection were acts of restoring balance by manipulating sacred forces. This blend of practical and mystical practices made magic an essential part of their culture.